Wisconsin. Tonight we continue with Wild Card Weekend with what should be a great one between the Arizona Cardinals and the Green Bay Packers. The mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down. They were trying to liven up this playoff game very early on. Pretty deep throw, but good coverage.
I think they were counting on the defenders being a little tight, a little over-anxious early, and trying to catch.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. Yeah, I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Nobody ever wants the interception on the opening drive to happen, but when it happens in the playoffs, it feels like it's a bigger deal. What a rough start.
And how about these visitors? The defense just went right on the field and seized momentum. You know, almost like they're saying, okay, no one expects us to win this one. Let's go ahead and give them a shock early. Took the ball from the home team and put them in the hole.
Because this crowd, one of the best in the league, especially this time of year, it's going to be tough to take them out of it, but that's a heck of a start. Caught left side, Hopkins. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Oh, now Hopkins slow to get up here. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. And he rifles one incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Cliff Kingsbury here on 4th down, trots out the field goal unit. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game. These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt them later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, 60 yards. And the Packers have taken the early lead.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time? Yeah, well, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way that pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Play fake. Murray. And he's caught on his sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th.
He was covered by Jair Alexander.
They missed a field goal earlier, so possibly as a result, that's why they're going to try to go for it here on 4th down. This is intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick, and his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 44. And he'll drop here to throw. And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
The ball carrier.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. From midfield, here's Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. A big play there, Rodgers to Adams, 44 yards.
At the 6-yard line.
Here's Rodgers to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Allen Lazard there to make the grab. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
I might be a bad luck charm as soon as I turn the stream on. Niggas get double teabagged in the end zone.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinals
scored the first
time. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on. And got his man complete.
Did you like the Trulies?
Just to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
The peach and the lemon ones are the best.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray.
They made like a 20-pack of just the peaches.
This one complete to Christian Kirk. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The 22 more yards there and another first down. Murray now on first down. And that is caught. Touchdown Cardinals.
Number 13.
Christian Kirk there to make the grab. And the Cardinals draw back.
Oh, you're in Arizona now, aren't you?
A diving catch for the score. He laid out. That was special.
And you know the first thing they're going to check, right? Did he complete the process of the catch? All the way through, all the way to the ground. Ball doesn't hit the ground without control in his hand.
I do want to take the time out of my day for this.
Yes.
In this wonderful stream, you just say that nigga Cowboys ass. Back to your regular schedule programming.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense
straight into the fucking double coverage in the end zone.
Touchdown their last go around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, and you start
Too
thinking
many
to
hands.
yourself, okay, what are we
Just
going
flying
to do?
to the ball
You
too
don't go
fast.
away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
The 40-yard line.
I don't know why YouTube is so fucking slow for me.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards, first down Packers. They're making a real first quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you've said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. The 34 now. Here's first and 10.
34-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he fires one that's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
No way. That's a fucking read.
Daylight ahead.
4-yard drag with a fucking 98 speed, 6'4" nigga underneath.
For the Cardinals touchdown. And we'll see if that pick six.
Nigga say, here we go, like that wasn't a horrible fucking read.
We've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally, and you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome. But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times
I thought your internet wasn't that bad.
all of a sudden, the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up.
Oh, you got the fucking fiber in Oregon.
That's the thing for me. We talk about.
You got that shit wired where you're at right now, though?
That is the ultimate momentum change.
At their own 28-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And following the pick six, and they decent field position and throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him,
it's a good feeling being undefeated.
Not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their
I
defense
just need Chargers to.
And he'll be upended at the 33.
Anthony Lynn to announce his retirement during the bye week. Surprise retirement, and then we get a free ride to the Super Bowl.
That's a gain of 3. Now third.
These two teams all tied
play,
after one.
The end of the first quarter with the score.
Ain't no way. I fought the judge.
To throw is Rodgers.
Oh, wait. Did they already play the Super Bowl, Judge? Who got it, Max?
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the
Ew! No way! Ew! He made all of that noise, all of that crying just to get to the Super Bowl anyway and lose. Just stop hitting my phone. Nah, she was gonna. I mean, she fucking pops in and out more than anybody.
From the gun, Rodgers. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Chandler Jones in there to get him. It's a loss
definitely
of
read
5.
1, 2, and 3.
Before the game, I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc.
He gotta go. His fourth read is
Wild
the
card
fucking
round,
the
they
cross.
told us the wild card could be
Big
the
Bob
defensive
Tanyan ain't
pressure.
open.
They showed it there.
Gotta eat the sack. No homo. Son, the Packers are really fucking open. Shit.
Rodgers got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line.
Big Bob. Hey, you got a double team Big Bob. Bracket that nigga.
That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here.
I'm so ready to be
First and
fucking
10.
known at school, son.
From the shotgun to give to Jones. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. Chandler Jones.
Son, this shit, like, the read progression is just mind-boggling.
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly
or maybe I should say
shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
On 3rd down.
Son, I ain't been on this shit in so long. I logged in the MUT and they gave me, what's it called?
2 yards on the
They gave me season 5 trophies that expired in the season 6, and then season 6 trophies that expired in the season 7.
From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along.
Which one is it?
Just specialists.
Which one of the shoes is it? See, the strawberry and the raspberry ones. Yeah, that peach one fine. The strawberry and raspberry ones are alright, but the peach and the lemon ones are where it's at.
Ready to go with their next drive and at the line.
Literally got 3 months worth of fucking rewards of this shit, dog.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tape.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Adrian Amos with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
And that's now the 2nd time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
Golden ticket's even a pass.
He's going to swing this one out to his running back. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards on the play. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Now Rodgers. This is caught. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
That's gonna stop.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He was trying to get a 2nd touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd.
Kicking the bottom to the grass.
They'll try again with Jones. And this time he is in. Aaron Jones with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. And he's able to put it through.
Makes the score Packers 23, Cardinals 13.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The niggas been in the party or no?
Fielded near the back of the end zone.
I said, have niggas been in the party or no? I guess we get at the 25-yard line. I said, have people been, have niggas from the chat been in the party at all? Facts. That's what I'm saying. I ain't been on this bitch in like almost a week.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
All this weekend,
and last time, 1-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it, and I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
This ain't gonna hold me back. This game,
on play action, it's Murray. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
Ew.
Return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
Is it throw power or is it just Jair?
I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily. But I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
The left side throw complete to Adams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Now Jones. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
On second down, it's Jones, and he'll get him a bit closer as he's...
They put Johnny U in the game?
They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's third and goal.
It's now...
Son, why these niggas drop content like this the 1 year I don't fucking play by it? Oh my god, I'm pissed. These niggas put Johnny fucking U in the game.
Here's Jones. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. What a stand so far defensively. And now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. The kick by Crosby is good, and that will stretch the lead up to 13. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
He's got a man complete. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Andy Isabella in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cardinals have cut it to within a score. Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is, if they take the ball down to start the second half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup.
That X Factor ain't mean nothing when he's in his zone, though. Dude in the chat said he caught that on the X Factor, too. That's tough. But the X Factor don't matter when he's sitting in his zone. His feet planted.
half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the half will begin with a touchback.
Did you play Seahawks in this? Did you beat him?
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it? Which team has the advantage? Let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself,
the Cowboys is really
ass. Away from them. How do we get the advantage back?
Sorry, I gotta say it once every quarter at least.
Pressure is always the first way to go.
If you love pressure.
Was it you that made him quit? Somebody made him quit. Like mid-game. He conceded or he quit?
Great job defensively.
I guess there's a little bit of honor in giving the nigga the stats, but like,
before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great
still
job
gave up the cheeks.
Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
He really beat him 17-11.
He's gonna let this go.
I gotta go watch that shit.
And that's gonna be incomplete.
I think you have Max in fucking baby box. That's Kyler gotta make that fucking throw. He's out there with a linebacker too.
As soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was gonna take off and run for yardage.
Who did Eagles lose to?
What happens now with these quarterbacks who can move? Defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football, so to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is. Down here in the third quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite
we got like 97 kick power too,
don't what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not, it's not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss two in a row. He's going to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A good pickup there at 22. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Jones. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1,
I mean, you're running cross-drag and verticals back to back to back, dog.
He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long.
Oh my God.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
On now is Mason Crosby, who's hit from as far as 58 in his career. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright, and this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Now Murray off play action. This one caught by Isabella. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
One of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Here's a first down throw that's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller
Josh Jackson?
should get
Is
all
it Josh
the credit.
Jackson?
Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
The Browns
that ball complete to Isabella. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards.
And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
And inches at the 5-yard line.
Throwing late hit sticks.
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a first and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at the 1. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal.
To me, that's a terrific run on first and goal at the 3. They got 2 yards. I'd line right back up and give it to him again.
Second and goal from the 1.
Do you read it all? So do you read it all?
And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. Andy Isabella, his second touchdown of the night. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from grabbing the lead. So the touchdown there, and that play, the tap pass, so simple, Charles, on the face of it, but what makes it so difficult for defense?
What's the last thing you read?
I think it's the precision and the quickness in which the play occurs, because the snap gets to the quarterback. He's essentially playing volleyball with it, just immediately just shoveling it forward. And when that receiver's at a full head of steam, if you don't take the edge away, he's got a chance to get to the corner and get upfield. But if you take the edge away, that's your chance to disrupt that play.
No disruption there, that's for sure, as it winds up 6 points. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And I hate to point to that missed field goal from their last drive, but you look at the scoreboard, they would be in the lead.
Remember a couple weeks ago when I was telling you I was like doing a deep dive into Outkast, like whole discography, instead of just those 2 albums? I was doing it because the book that I just sent you, I basically wrote a paper on that book and Outkast and like basically the connections that it has.
And down to the 11. A big run there by Jones. 46 yards. Trailing here in the 3rd, and that run might just be the spark that this offense needs.
Well, I was saying basically wrote a paper on that book and Outkast, and that book is fire. It's like the dude is he's a novelist, but the book is like memoir style essays.
Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18.
It's a slip screen shawty.
It's certainly not what they wanted, a loss of a full 6 yards.
Are you telling me that good players don't run slip screens, Philip?
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. To throw, it's Rodgers. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
And Crosby puts it through. And with that, they will move ahead by 2 here in the 4th. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the fourth as they go to work on a crucial drive.
Do you have a X Factor on collar?
Up around the 45-yard line. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
Yeah, you just don't have the archetypes high enough.
Watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
He only got 3 out of that, son? I know you're trash.
On first down is Murray.
Oh.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Well, NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy.
Gets a fucking Jesus jump.
And this is now his 2nd interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to go work on the other corner.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Now the 2nd down throw on target.
One thing you're hoping for when you run
that shit.
You're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he'll be taken down, but not before.
Oh my God, I just fucking ran face first into that shit.
Run of their delta pass of just under 20 yards. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And he is tackled inside the 49 to the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Yeah, 2 close.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down. Keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
Nigga flung his arm backwards like, damn, I missed that shit.
As well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Adams hauling it in from Rodgers. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They go back to the ground with Jones. And despite a nice juke there, really good move, he only gets about a yard, and it brings up 2nd down.
Oh, Brandon, I'm going to tell you, this is football time to me. They're inside the 10-yard line. That's like drawing the line in the sand. Who's going to make the stand here? Defensive guys, they know if he gets in the end zone, this ball game is over. And the guys with the football right now, they're thinking, let's just pound it in there.
Got to hold him to 3 to keep this a 1-score game. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Nice. Good job, team. Oh, don't do that.
To throw is Rodgers. And look at this. They get the
he hasn't.
This
nigga's not showing that he can. Look at that shit, son. Nigga has not shown anything in the red zone. That shit. Hey. That's what we call karmic balance right there, cuz.
Touchdown. This game, it's been defensively
That's what we call
oriented.
karmic
I
balance.
guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes
A lack of
on
reads will
defense.
always catch up, cuz.
You know that. Anytime we have a defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken by one of the up men, a very short kick. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They're down here in a one-score game. At the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play.
Did you throw another pick?
Stage of the game,
I
to
wouldn't-
come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that, because most people think winning plays are the offense.
For no reason, dog. No fucking the most hard fought cheek fight in this game that should not have been close.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard
Oh no!
line.
I'm dead.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts.
Fuck, I knew it.
As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
That's what we call making life way harder than it needs to be.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
Another that definitely did not hit me back for a game, so
Murray to throw.
I'm gonna stay on Overwatch till I get tired.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a pickup of 13, and with that 13 yards, this ball...
Why would you fucking... Oh my god. What are you guys doing? Fucking enforcers.
And the Cardinals season will continue as we say thanks for watching and so long.